Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. You joined me at Newlands Corner on an incredibly beautiful day actually. It's been chucking it down recently and all of a sudden we've got this dry spell, so I've been out and today I received this stunning piece of machinery. Absolutely magnificent. It is of course a Triumph Thruxton RS Chrome edition. Now this isn't just a work of art. I think this is one of the most beautiful bikes I've ever seen, and today I've already put on, let's have a very quick look, I have put on about 92.2 miles already since it arrived this morning. So it's unlike anything I really ever normally ride because your bum is right back here, you're so hunched over, you've got your elbows tucked in. It's just an amazing experience, and I've been doing a bit of motorway riding today, a bit of A roads, a bit of B roads, but it's just completely come alive. I've got this bike for the next 2 weeks, and honestly I'm just kind of want to get an idea of what I want to do with it. I haven't given any preparation whatsoever. I'm pretty hopeless like that, but I'm thinking of potentially popping down to Brighton. I'm thinking of going down to Winchester. I'm thinking really just sort of staying down the southeast and southwest and just getting a feel for around it. But beautiful roads, fingers crossed the weather dries and stays dry like it is now. And honestly, what an amazing machine to have for the next 2 weeks. Let's show you around. So those of you who have seen, you may remember I took out the, oh blimey, what was it? The Triumph Bobber, the Bonneville Bobber Chrome Edition. But they've just gone all out with the Thruxton. This is, of course, their flagship bike. This is the most impressive bike I think Triumph build. I don't really look at any of their sports stuff, or super bikes. I don't really look at any of their adventure bikes. To me, I just look at the modern classics and the retro classics. And the Thruxton has become that flagship motorcycle. So it was a real shock when they announced earlier, well I should say last year now, that they were getting rid of it, and they're going to do one more version, which is the final edition, which is that beautiful green, which I may have mentioned before. But honestly, if you're someone who is OCD about fingerprints and stuff like that, this is not the bike for you, because I've been riding along and you'll just pick up on things. I just touched it a minute ago and there's already fingerprints all over it. So if you're riding along, you suddenly get distracted by, oh, there's a fingerprint there. It's not the bike for you, but it has been turning heads all day, literally turning heads all day. I've been at traffic lights, I've had people looking at me going, what is that? I've had thumbs up, I've had people moving out the way on the motorway and A roads so I can get past them, so then they can tuck in behind or go next to me and get a better view. Only a few bikes that I've ever ridden have done that. The BMW R90 100-year edition being another one. Of course, that was just a full chrome tank as well. But there is just something about this, it just stands out. It is a work of art. I don't know how many are made. I know they, with their sort of limited editions, they make them for a year. I don't actually know how many units are produced. So I didn't actually really have a YouTube channel back when I first took the pretty much identical bike out, other than the chrome side of things. I took out the Thruxton RS back in, I think it was December of 2022. Crazy time of year, chucking it down, but an opportunity for me to get out. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you may have seen I put out some bits and pieces where I went and rode around Henley and did some work there and got some shots there. But I didn't really have YouTube back then, so there's been so many bikes I've taken out over the years, which I've unfortunately missed out on sharing with you all, which is why I'm so adamant on doing more now. But yeah, realistically, this is an RS. It is the same bike. Everything about it is the same. It is just the chrome which is different. It's just the tank. That is how they work with these limited edition series, whether it be their new stealth editions, whether it be their chrome, whether it be the gold line edition they did the year before. They are fundamentally the same bike underneath. They've just been changed with some kind of nice facelift. So in this case here, it is the chrome. But yes, a beautiful, beautiful machine. Right, so I'm one of those people that's a bit weird when it comes to riding modes. There are lots of bikes I've ridden which just have nothing. You just get on, it's an engine, 2 wheels, gearbox, just get on with it and ride, and you're in control at all times. There are others where they're completely kitted out and they have so many different modes. Funny enough, Triumph are pretty good when it comes to just becoming, I believe, as standard with their motorcycles. And on the RS, I don't know if this is on the R, I think it's just the RS, they have sport mode. So you've got rain, you've got road, and then you've got sport. I couldn't for the life of you tell you what that does, but I think it's not going to adjust this, it's not going to tighten up the suspension or anything, it's not electronic suspension, but you can adjust the tension, the compression, bits and pieces here at the top with just a little flathead screwdriver, which is nice. You can do it for either side. But I think the back's got O-lins as well, which you can adjust. But yeah, I think it must just make the engine more responsive. But there have been times today where I've had to drop it down a gear and go, and it wants to go. And I've tried it in the different modes, but I feel because it's dry, put it in sport mode and just go and have some fun. Absolutely, just go put it in sport mode and go and have some fun. But if maybe I'll go away and look into that so I can tell you in the next video what sport actually means compared to road and rain. Right, so very quickly, I don't normally do this. Right, so I'm wearing Pando Moto boots, I'm wearing Pando Moto waterproof trousers. I've got the Under Armour on as well. So the Under Armour is CE AA, these are AA as well. They actually now do CE AAA as well, so you can be completely protected. To stay warm, I've got my Keis, I think that's how you pronounce it, Keis vest on. So it's a body warmer. I also have gloves. And the beauty of this is I've plugged a cable that actually wired it directly into the battery. And I literally, with this here, plug it in, then extensions going from here down to my gloves. The jacket as well is, I think, called the Twin Leather Jacket Black by Pando Moto, but I do work with them, and actually, funny enough, I've got a discount code which is CONOR20, CONOR20 to 20 until the end of February, where you can get 20% off. So but honestly, their stuff is amazing. It not only just fits well, but it looks aesthetic. You don't have to be on a bike to be wearing this kind of stuff.